You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no. I don't know about these niggas, but I'm finna pop my shit. I don't know about these niggas, but I'm finna pop my shit. Pop my shit, pop my shit. Young nigga counting up them digits. Cash, cash, yeah. Young nigga chasing at the millions. I don't know. I don't know about these niggas. I don't know. I know about these niggas. These niggas be talking this and that, but don't even be on this and that. Hell no. Smoking outside till a nigga got cat rats. If it ain't about money, then I can't interact. If it ain't about money, then I ain't calling back. Chopping more trees than the motherfuckers, I'm a jack. Good thinking good, we always gotta come back. Hope that ain't your hoe, cause you know she ain't coming back. That's my lighter, man. I need to breathe for a minute. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. Everybody talking about J Brick, cause they know a nigga too damn lit. Lil' mama had to put shades on, cause the way that my diamond fucking heat. Get lit, bitch, do some lit shit. Hop on the dick, then hit split. Hop about the dick, give it lit. Girl, give me kids, love that freaking shit. I don't know about these niggas, but I'm finna pop my shit. Young nigga counting up them digits. Young nigga chasing at the millions. I don't know. I don't know about these niggas. I don't know about these niggas. Smoking outside till a nigga got cat rats. If it ain't about money, then I can't interact. If it ain't about money, then I ain't calling back. Chopping more trees than the motherfuckers, I'm a jack. Good nigga, good, we always gotta come back. Oh, that ain't your hoe, cause you know she ain't coming back.
I can't believe I let you in and told you all my deepest secrets. You told me I'm expensive, but you treated me the cheapest. Thank God you let me go, I didn't know how much I needed this. I almost settled for you. Oh, think I just do what you do. Oh, and now your colors are true. Took me a while, but I knew I'm so disgusted with you. The bullet, not an arrow. arrow shot by Cupid. You really had me thinking I was dumb, naive and stupid. I'm done with these excuses. You'll never pull me through this again. I almost settled for you. Think I should do what you do. And now your colors are true. Took me a while, but I knew I'm so disgusted with you. To think I settled for you. Think I should do what you do. And now your colors are true. Took me a while, but I grew. Now I'm so disgusted with you. There's no discussion, no discussion with you. I'm so disgusted, so disgusted with you. There's no discussion, no discussion with you. I'm so disgusted, so disgusted with you. I almost settled for you. Think I should do what you do. And now your colors are true. Took me a while, but I grew. Now I'm so disgusted with you.
They all wanna get with a bad bitch, but the gay is I'm really not going to treat it. They all wanna get with a bad bitch, but the gay is I'm really not going to treat it. He wanna leave a hickey on my titty, he a bad boy. Think he a player, I'ma add him to the band, boy. Calling me Barbie, say baby, I ain't no damn toy. Hope you brought it back, cause I'm definitely more than you planned for. See, I be in my zone, hit him up on FaceTime, let him see the thong. He heard through the grapevine that I ain't a hoe, and I'm known to have a great time, yeah, that pussy cold, cold. Baby, if you want it, gon' take that shit. Catch me outside, clock on my wrist. When the light hit the ice, it twinkle and glisten. And that itty bitty waist, it deserve permission, yeah. Oh, wanna get with a bad bitch, but the gay is I'm really not going to treat it. They wanna get with a bad bitch, but the gay is I'm really not going to treat it.
He's a slut, he's a thot, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It would take a big attack to impress me. Leave that man on big red, he in his feelings. Cause I be in my zone, can't pick up your FaceTime. He want to see the thong, cause he heard through the grapevine I might be a hoe, and I'm known to have a good time. Yeah, that pussy cold, oh. It's a million niggas probably want that bitch. Catch me outside, clock on my wrist. When the light hit the ice and it twinkle and glisten. And the itty bitty waist, it deserves a mention.
They all wanna get with a bad bitch, but the gay is I'm really not going to treat it. They all wanna get with a bad bitch, but the gay is I'm really not going to treat it. Nigga.
Does your child have main character energy? Elevate their birthday bash with the Hits 92.3 Media Birthday Party. We'll help your star shine with a radio show for them and 10 guests, complete with live streaming, paparazzi glitz, red carpet flair, and more. Don't miss out. Book now at allhustlenofear.com.
Sky People Chief coming peace, love, and I'm just trying to see where you going with that on. You got cute for me.
Looking like my baby. I don't come in here unless they pay me. I been here all night, I'm feeling wavy. But they closing down like the Calorie Road Macy's. Where we finna go, though? We can hit the town to take some photos. Girl, I got the smoke, but can you roll, though? You know I thought about you jumping on this pole. Go somewhere with all that over there, you got it. Running up my spot, do you running there a lot? You ran into a riding rich, I'm good with the box. It'll be a remix, non-stop, let it rock.
La la, yeah.
Look who bringing back Jet magazines, ain't it? Beauty of the week indeed, that's a queen, ain't it? And she throw back on the smoke. I asked what it is, she said the presidential shit, not that tangerine, ain't it? She said, boy, stop. You thought it, you tried it. I said, yeah, whatever, if it's so that I buy it. Windows to your soul, girl, I love the way your eyes get. When I look into them, I fall in a pool of violence. That's just what it's like, I got a jet that you can pilot. When we see each other, always frequent flyer mileage. It's always a laugh, she be like, boy, why you so childish? Because the internet, she said, jet be quiet. You know I'm a fool, Barrymore, I'm a riot. Like God is to a like God, I'm a lion. You can't make you, we ain't been the best by it. You know what it is, me and Slim, we just vibing.
Body image and positivity are major impacts in today's society. At Nurse to Beauty, we believe in bringing the beauty from within to the forefront. For those of you who are planning to have cosmetic surgery, Nurse to Beauty is ready and available for all of your postoperative needs. My name is Dontricia Dunham, and I am the registered nurse and owner. I have over 10 years of experience with emergency medicine that has aided me in giving quality medical care for cosmetic surgery clients. We specialize in a number of safe and effective options and solutions to help you achieve your ideal body image. Have a one-on-one virtual consultation via phone or private suite location. Have your lymphatic therapies and all other postoperative needs performed by a licensed medical professional. Mobile postoperative services are also available upon request. Not interested in cosmetic surgery at this time? No worries. We also provide an array of body modification services to fulfill all of your beauty enhancement requests. We understand how costly aftercare can be after a cosmetic surgery. Ask about our affordable payment plans today with instant approval and no hard credit check. Log on to www.nursetobeauty.com for more information. Call or text 404-849-0260. For education, client transformations, and reviews, follow all of our social medias at Nurse to Beauty. See you next time.
Decatur, Lithonia, Conyers, Covington, McDonough, and all surrounding areas. Something Special Bar and Lounge presents Music Bingo and Karaoke. That's right, you heard me. Music Bingo and Karaoke every Wednesday at Something Special Bar and Lounge. On the 1 and 2s, we got DJ P-Joe. Not to mention, we got the host with the most, Kells. We got drink specials, plus the full kitchen, seafood dip, salmon bites, sweet heat wings, jerk chicken egg roll. From 5 to 7 is our happy hour. Mix and match, 2 items. Looking for good vibes, delicious drinks, delicious food. Something Special Bar and Lounge, 1377 Old McDonough Highway, Conyers, Georgia. The best spot on the east side. Express lunch on the go. Not to mention now open for lunch from 11 to 3 Monday through Friday. Look us up on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Something Special Bar and Lounge.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the rope. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke, tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Love, let me get it. It's about another one, I put it on your fitted. Willing here, baby, but who the baby sit at me and play? They can stomach it, they put it running shit it. I'm a Booker T and 95, can you dig it? Okay, we coming for you niggas, say it, I meant it. Downtown Atlanta, I was right there by the city. When I found out I can really do it, so I did it. I'ma rock this shit like I want to. I'ma fuck around and move. Go against a tribe, you can fuck around and lose. Shit hit so hard, they can fuck around and sue, and I'ma win. I'ma win that, this my house, you a house, get sent back. Picture me a goat, when you step it, can you send that? We gon' drop this and they gon' feel it like an impact. I'm a different type of nigga on the microphone. And I'm from the 6, see we talking about his own. And I'ma let y'all have that, but right now it's all about me, like in my song. If you want smoke, boy, you better buy a bone. Me and Teasy, we in the zone like we by the zone. If you got heart, you can ride along. Y'all can't see me to the end of the show. Vicon, wait a minute. Me and Blade finna make another run again. Me and Blade finna make another run again. Me and Blade finna make another run again. Me and Blade finna. Me and him finna make another run again. Me and him finna make another run again. Me and him finna make another run again. Me and Blade make it to the whole summer. I like it, I like it, I like it when you jam. I like it, I like it, I like it when you jam. I like it, I like it, I like it when you jam. You know who I am. You gon' get this dance. I like it, I like it, I like it when you jam. I like it, I like it, I like it when you jam. I like it, 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 yeah, I like it, yeah, I like it, yeah, I like it, yeah. What if I told you to shake this shit on, shake this shit on, shake this shit on? What if I told you to shake this shit on, shake this shit on? What if I told you to shake this shit on, shake this shit on, shake this shit on? What if I told you, what if I told you, what if I told you? I done fucked it, I'ma stand on my bitch naive. I know kid, ain't no kid by me. I ain't playing, I'm for real, I was inside C, but I see I gotta fuck it up again, lights please. Oh, I got him, but I gotta hit him with a light feed. When I'm on that stage, don't nobody hype me. I'm the franchise boy, but no got a white tee. And ain't over to the lady saying in the right key. What you say? I like it. Like I ain't got no money. Let her word in, let her word in, let her word in. I like it. Let her word in. Like I ain't got no money. Let her say it again now. What you say? I'm working. Like I ain't got no money. Let her word in, let her word one time. What you say? I'm working. Let her word in. Like I ain't got no money. Let her
Hello? Hello? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? So y'all didn't hear none of the music either? Y'all didn't hear none of that music that I just played. Is that what y'all telling me? You should be able to hear me off of this mic now. You didn't hear none of that music I played either? Because that'll hurt my feelings. Because I was really playing that music so y'all could feel better like I felt better. Okay, y'all heard the music, but you just couldn't hear my microphone. Okay, bet. I can deal with that. Good morning. Hey, how y'all doing? Okay. Good morning. Hey, how y'all doing? It's sunshine. I'm starting today. And what I was saying when I went like this was I was saying, CC, she got a ride. She's fine for next week. But Zoe asked me to ask you, can she get her hair done on Saturday? Can she come over and see Jess to get her hair done on Saturday? The issue is I got to be at Camp Kiwanis at damn 9:00 in the morning, which means I got to leave my house at 6 because it's 2.5 hours away. So the real question is, can she come over on Friday night and spend the night? But she does have a ride for next week. So thank you for volunteering your services to drop her off. But we got her a ride for next week. But just let me know if Zoe can come get her hair done. I will be doing your commercial this week. I'm working on that right now. Also, if you guys get emails from me, check your email. Make sure I'm not in your spam folder because I just sent out a email saying if you have a business and you want to do a promotion, I'm doing a $15 promotion where you just send me your flyer. That's it. Just your flyer, whatever you advertising or whatnot. And you know how I play the commercials during the music, like how I play my commercials during the music, the silent ones. It'll be added to that, and we're going to put that in rotation for a whole month. So for $15, you just have to have your business flyer. Or I was even thinking too, like when I was thinking of the promotion, it doesn't have to just be flyers. It could be your Instagram. Like you take a screenshot of your Instagram and then just put beside it, follow back, or I do this, follow me, follow for follow, or something like that, right? You also, if you are a musical artist, you can send in your cover art and then next to it put, go check out my music, follow me at whatever. If you are a actor, you could do your actor's card where it like Kels used to have these cute ones where look at my homegirl Shishi. But they had, you know, what they looked like and then they had all their specs and stuff like height and weight and nationality, different languages they spoke or whatever. And then they put that out there because you never know who might be watching, who makes movies or whatever, and they're looking for a leading person. So that's all that was me just giving you guys an opportunity to advertise at a very, very low rate and to be able to still get good advertisement. So if you have a flyer, like even this, hold on, you'll see her Friday. Thank you. I'll let her know. I'll have her ready and everything. Like even this is this is a silent flyer. It has video to it, but still, it's still a flyer. It's a silent flyer. And I mean, if you had something that you wanted to add, all you got to do is check your email. I will post it on, I told them they had to the 20th to do it. So I might post it today and give people an opportunity on Instagram to do it. But yeah, I think it's a real good way that you can network or whatnot. So there's that. What else? It was something else I was supposed to tell y'all. I can't think of it right now, and it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my motivation for today. And my motivation actually is very personal today. Like this is coming straight from me. I have no explanation as to why or what's wrong, and it be like that sometimes. But I just don't feel good today. When I say that I'm not operating at my usual 89 to 90%, that's around my operation mode. I don't think too many people operate at 100 all the time. You'll burn yourself out. But I operate at a very high mode, around 75 to about 89 be about my operational mode. This morning today when I woke up, my whole attitude was just ugh. And I have no reason why my attitude was good. Nothing's wrong. I'm not mad at anybody. nobody did my dog dirty, like, and stole my woman and wronged my, like, nobody did anything to me. There's nothing wrong with me. I just know myself enough to know that my aura isn't in the place that it usually is. I'm not really like, you know, I even my list. Even my list. Look how short my list is, you guys. Like, I can't even think of things to add to my paper right now. I'm just not there. And it's okay. It's okay to not be okay sometimes. It's okay to not be running at 100%. It's okay to feel a little off. I'm a Libra. My scales are just imbalanced right now. And so at this point, this is when I say you have a choice. I can continue to be upset and not only be upset and feel bad, but to pass this negative ass energy onto somebody else. I could do that. Or I can try to figure out some things that I personally enjoy doing or that I know lift my spirits that will take me out of this place. I can go call CC and we can kick it. By the end of me and CC kicking it, I promise you I'll be laughing and giggling or whatever. I called Anitra this morning and we was, oh my God, I can't even say it for real, but we were cracking up at the idea of y'all remember that y'all remember in Living Color when they used to talk when they was in the jail, they were in the jail, but they would be like, and then he personified the intensify of the malusification of, like, we were talking about somebody, but we were using that as a reference. And when I tell you, I almost wrecked my car laughing, and I was like, I needed that. Like, I need some more. I need to fill my cup back up. This is exactly what I mean when I say you have to be the person that fills up your own cup. You can't rely on other people because nobody else knows anything is wrong with me. I mean, somebody close to me, those people who really, are in tune with who I am, they might be like, something's a little off. But for the most part, strangers or random people or just those people that are NPCs that Tina was talking about, those NPCs, they're not going to know nothing's wrong with me. And so, of course, they're not even going to know that I need my cup refilled. Nor is it their job to refill my cup. This is my job. So I need to go and find a book that I like to read and sit down and read and get myself to a good place. I need to go and maybe take myself out to go get lunch or something like that at one of my favorite places that'll make me, feel a little happy or something like that. It's too fucking cold, but I love, I use that F word really. I'm sorry about that. It's too cold outside, but I love to go sit by the park, go to the park and sit by water, like any kind of where there's ducks or, geese or whatever like that, and just sit there and bask in the nature of it all. All of those things help me to recharge myself, right? They help me to feel better. Talking to somebody that's gonna make me laugh or whatever, or watching a good TV show sometimes that is just gonna lift my spirits up. Those things help me to recharge. It is absolutely positively my job to do that. It is not somebody else's job. I don't care if they're your child, your husband, your parent, your wife, your best friend. It is not their job to refill your cup. Do you understand me? It's not their job. It is absolutely your job to refill your cup. Now, if sometimes being around those people might help you to do it, then I can understand how you could utilize them to get you there. Being around a baby, for some people, you holding the baby and the baby all laughing, and then you get all excited and happy and everything. You're playing with the baby, and now you're feeling good about yourself. You might have used that baby to get you where you needed to be, but it wasn't that baby's job to come to you and get you where you need to be. Am I making sense right now? The comment section is so quiet. It's so quiet in here right now. The quiet is so loud. The silence is so loud right now. But I need y'all to give me something to let me know that where I'm going with this And what I'm saying to y'all is making sense right now. Because I think a lot of times when people get into their depressive state, especially when they're in relationships, they rely on the other person that they are with to get them out of that depressive state as if it's their job. And I don't think that that's fair. Because then if I don't get you out of your depressive state, or if I don't recognize it when you're feeling it, you become angry at me because you're already angry that you're angry. Am I wrong here? Am I wrong here? See, what I'm doing is I'm trying to allow myself to hold myself accountable for my own emotions and my own feelings. When y'all men say that women do not hold themselves accountable, I think you're only thinking in certain instances. But there are a lot of women out here who very much so hold themselves accountable emotionally. I know right now I ain't shit for nobody. I told my daughter this morning. She said something to me. I said, just get away from me. And then I looked at her and I said, it's not you. It's me. I don't feel good. I don't like. If you think I'm going to be sunshine all the time, you've got something else coming for you. Because sometimes there are dark days. Sometimes I am not going to feel okay. I need you to be okay with that. But I also need you to understand it is absolutely positively your job to get you back on the right side of okay. It's not anyone else's job. Now, if you need to use medications, sometimes you got to medicate. Sometimes you got to medicate. You know what I mean? Whatever your medication is, don't do crack. Meth is not best. Cocaine is not okay. I didn't say anything else. Y'all see that, right? Okay. But it's absolutely your job to get you right. And yes, maybe I might go get me a poke bowl today. I haven't spent any money on food in a couple of days. Maybe I might go get me a poke bowl today. Maybe I might go find a nice book to go read. Anitra, I didn't say nothing then, but I have something that I'm waiting for that I'm gonna send you for your birthday. I'm just a little underfunded right now. But the moment I get it, I got you. Okay? But I think I might get one for me too. Because I think I might need it. And we could do it together. It's nasty. Don't worry about it. Anyway. But yeah, so that's my motivation for this morning. I played music, or I was trying to play music that I thought would make me feel good or get me hype or whatnot. Just I get it. We have our ebbs and flows, and I try to be very honest and transparent about mine because, like, it's horrible to be around a person and you can't figure out what's wrong with them, but you know something's wrong, and they keep saying nothing's wrong with me. If you were to ask me right now, what's wrong, sunshine? Nothing. That's really the answer. I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's not that I don't want to discuss it. Technically, nothing is wrong with me. But if I'm holding myself accountable, I don't feel good. Like I don't feel like sunshine. So it's that. Let me see what we got. Y'all are telling me that y'all hear me now. Natural Way said that's fine. She'll see her on Friday. Shaul said, "Hey, Graham." Teacher Nitra said, "I was in the wrong chat talking to myself." Anitra, you are an admin. What the hell? Big Red Leaf is in the building. Good morning, lady. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Big Red? What's up? What's up? Yeah, so that's all the motivation I got for y'all this morning. I'm gonna play some more music. The owner should be here any minute, and we'll get the conversation started. But let me know, what are some things that you do to refill your cup, and do you notice when you are kind of under? I don't even want to say under the weather. I think. Am I the only person who feels like there needs to be a word for when you don't feel great, but you're not depressed? So we have happy, and then we have sad, and we have depressed. Happy is not the adjective for me right now. Sad is not the adjective for me right now. And depressed is too extreme. I feel like it's got to be a Japanese word because they got a word for everything, right? Gloomy. When you say gloomy, it makes me think of weather more than it does emotion. And the first thing that I thought about was Eeyore. And I don't think I feel like Eeyore. Like, I don't feel like Oscar the Grouch either, but I kind of do. Like, I like y'all, but leave me the fuck alone. Like, maybe it's Oscar the Grouch that I'm feeling. What would you call Oscar the Grouch? Like, I don't know. And this is why we have Sesame Street. This is why I'm so nervous about the 20th and square this in. Because I'm just like, what are the next 4 years gonna look like? How and everybody keeps saying, oh, it's just the next 4 years, but it's not. Everything that he does in the next 4 years is gonna affect us for years to come. Okay, we're still dealing with the shit that he did the last time he was in here. So, you know, I'm just, I don't know. Maybe that's what's wrong with me. Maybe internally, I'm just not feeling good because I know shit about to hit the fan. I don't know. But, send me $10 so I can get a Pokeball. I don't know. I'm going to work on it. Let me go to a commercial break because I need to definitely see who this is. This is something important. You guys, this is All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3.
Are you in need of some tattoo therapy? Visit Studio 219 for your next tattoo or piercing. Studio 219 is located at 1900 Piedmont Road in Atlanta, just 1 mile from the Lindbergh train station. Studio 219 is open Monday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and closed every Sunday. Book your appointment today by visiting www.studio219ink.com. That's studio219inc.com. Make sure to follow 219 on Instagram for promotions and specials at Studio219ink. Studio 219. Let us fix your creative itch.
My name is Joey H. This is the headband, and this is our submission for Tiny Desk. This song is called Tour Bus, and I wrote this about taking this all over the world and where music can take us. Checked out my tour bus. Checked out my tour bus. I checked out my tour bus. Checked out my tour bus. I checked out my tour bus. I checked out my tour bus. Checked out my tour bus. Checked out, checked out, checked out. I checked out, I checked out, I checked out. I checked out, I checked out, I checked out. Yeah. Dan Ron Shoddy. I dare someone to stop me. Dare someone to jump and I throw it home. Spinning full of winners, hit the map on my mobile phone. Paradise the exit, we can stop cause we very close. Shaking hands with a fan on the west coast. They ask, am I nervous and for rap what I want most? Anxiously, I smile and laugh. Try to think about an answer. It's basically like, I want it all. I need the rain to flee. Been under dark clouds so much it's been a pain to see. Patient, but I'm 28. I'm pacing around the question. Bro, I need some payments, G, back to it. I'm like, man, I just wanna live. Show the world to my girl and our future kids. So I'm on road, got a show to kill, moves to make. He bought a tea and said, good luck, I know you're making life. Checked out my tour bus. I checked out my tour bus. I checked out my tour bus. I checked out my tour bus. Checked out my tour bus. Checked out, checked out, checked out. I checked out, I checked out, I checked out. I checked out. Woo! True story. different. Started this record back in 17. Rapping about everything I never seen. Tried to write it down so I could make it happen. Now me and Mike on flights to Denver for the tour of madness. Now that is magic, should've stayed with all is possible. So watch your every move, it's only right, I gotta prove. Believe it's right, I mean there's people with OTs. From my 40 days of sleep of faith. Started with these writings just to formulate a better life for me and mine. It's been a climb, but we still going. Thankful for every moment, glad we make it every morning. Now we rewarded for the free shows we prayed on. These C-notes, one dive in my wallet like free throws. I pray to this. Now this time here, feel like the greatest gift. Years later, we still singing the same. Taking risks, catalogs, and passion. And remember when we happened to trick out my tour bus. Tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out my tour bus. Yeah. Tricked out my tour bus. 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 Let's rock. Tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out. I tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out. I tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out. Tricked out. Tricked out. I 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 tricked out. Woo! Tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus. Tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus. I tricked out my tour bus. Thank you. Oh yeah. Shit. Yeah. I'm caught up by the sight of you. But I thought of some freaky shit that we can get into. You're the pretty brown that's driving me wild. Girl, I'm tryna get in you. Girl, you know that I'll be loving you down all night. Won't you talk to me, baby? You can have a piece of my love. It's waiting for you until you get through. You can have all of me. I'll be a fantasy. You're all I need. 'Cause I want you. 'Cause I want you. 'Cause I want you. 'Cause I want you. Back that shit up. Girl, you know I don't be giving a fuck. I talk my shit, but I be backing it up. Have you thinking, girl, you falling in love? But I ain't looking for love. I'm a freak by nature, baby. I bet this D will drive you crazy. She all about that action, but it's smoke for sure. I see you moving closer, is you down to go, go, go? You can have a piece of my love. It's waiting for you until you get through. Until you get through, baby. You can have all of me. I'll be a fantasy. You're all I need. 'Cause I want you. 'Cause I want you. 'Cause I want you. 'Cause I want you. Alright. Oh, when I get you home, I'm going deep in ya. I'm going deep in ya. Oh, get you alone. I'm tryna turn you out, baby. Oh, let me know. Are you ready for a nigga like this? I said, oh, gotta let you know. I'm gonna show you things you never seen before, yeah. You can have a piece of my love. It's waiting for you until you get through. Until you get through, baby. You can have all of me. I'll be a fantasy. You're all I need. 'Cause I want you. 'Cause I want you. 'Cause I want you. 'Cause I want you.
Cause I be at the handlebar, you should pull up. On Edgewood is where we are, you should pull up. Food and drinks at handlebar, go ahead and pull up. At the corner boulevard.
7 days a week, food or drink, what you wanna eat on Boulevard and Edgewood Avenue. The corner of the street, it's a vibe. At the handlebar, we getting live. Get your ride when you step inside. Everything is fine, from the music to the menu. The vision of the venue, the staff working in service with purpose. We continue to satisfy your experiences. Clearly, this is where we kick it, sipping while they whipping up exquisite dishes in the kitchen. On a mission, fixing something so delicious. What's the business with the feng shui? It's comfortable conditions you could witness. The blessings of the best we get to feature. Right by the King Center, next to Edgewood Pizza. You can pull up.
Cause I be at the handlebar, you should pull up. On Edgewood is where we are, you should pull up. Food and drinks at handlebar, go ahead and pull up. At the corner boulevard, go ahead and pull up.
The Handlebar ATL, 476 Edgewood Avenue, Atlanta, Georgia, in the old 4th Ward. Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. Kitchen closes at 1 a.m. Sundays, 11 a.m. to midnight.
Okay, we're back. Stoner said he's on the way. Y'all send me stuff, and not everything can make it. Like, as the weeks go on, sometimes I have guests on certain days, and there's so much news sometimes that it just does not make it to the show. But some stuff just has to be talked about. Like, we just have to bring this up. Okay. Listen to this, y'all. Like, this right here. I've said to you guys multiple times that I feel like if a police officer gets fired in any capacity when it comes to the public, like, hurting people or whatever, you've been in so many car accidents, you use of force, like any of those things, derelict of duty, because that's one that just recently happened. Just anything where you have officers not being officers, A1, right? Oh, I don't think you should be allowed to be a cop anywhere else. That shouldn't be something that's okay. They fired you as a cop over here for doing some ignorant ass shit. So I'm going to hire you over here and think you're not eventually going to become the same cop or still be the same person? No. Okay, listen to this. A disgraced Texas cop was fired for giving a homeless man a poop sandwich. I'll let you marinate. So Matthew Luckhurst had his San Antonio badge taken away from him in 2016 for what Police Chief William McManus called a vile and disgusting act. Lockhurst, 42, now serves as a cop in Buenavides, about 150 miles from San Antonio. According to the Buenavides police chief, Andre Hines, who said the 2023 hiring reflects the department's commitment to honesty and accountability. Honesty and accountability. Y'all hired him because of his honesty and accountability. Is that what you're saying? Because that doesn't make any sense. Then they say, a fellow cop alleged that Lockhurst picked up the feces off of the street and placed it on a piece of bread and then put it in a styrofoam container and left it for a homeless person to eat. Lockhurst maintained his innocence from the onset, maintaining that he gave the homeless person the sandwich to discard, not consume. Okay, sir, why the fuck would you pick? That's the third one today. I'm so sorry. Sir, why would you even pick up feces to put it on a piece of bread? Why would you put it in a styrofoam plate? Why would you pick up poop for somebody else to throw it away? Why would you pick up poop? Like, there's so many questions here that start with, why would you even? Like, your explanation, it's like when you talking to a little kid and they tell you an answer and the answer just don't make no sense, and you sit up there looking at them and you like, you really want me to believe this, and it's just because you are so young and naive and stupid that you don't hear what you're saying to make it make sense. It don't make no sense, but you want me to believe you. And so here I am, as an adult listening, trying to figure this shit out. And there's no answer. There's nothing you can tell me as to why you would pick up poop. You picked up poop. Okay. What did you do with it? The only explanation that you have after that is put it in a bag and threw it in the trash. Anything else that you say after that is nefarious. I picked it up and did what? Threw it. Nefarious. I picked it up and did what? Smeared it on a car. Nefarious. I picked it up and did what? Ate it. Nefarious. Nothing you can say. They say the homeless man never ate the sandwich, which I'm glad his nose got to him before his mouth did. And it also says, bizarrely, that same year, Lockhurst was accused of defecating in one of the San Antonio Police Department female restrooms before wiping a brown feces-like substance on one of the toilets. He reported never denied being in the behind the bathroom incident. What is this man's weird fascination with boo-boo? Like, I've never understood that. You know, when you go in the bathroom and then it's like boo-boo everywhere and you just walk right back out. I've never understood the person who actually did it. So when you did it, you just walked over and washed your hands afterwards smugly like, oh, I just rubbed boo-boo off everything. Because I know you didn't leave the boo-boo on your hand and just walk out with boo-boo on your hand, you old dookie booty perk. Like, what? Mental illness is really, I think we need to study mental illness a lot more, because it's a lot more people on the planet and we're going to experience this way more in droves. The stories that are coming up right now just don't make any sense. You see, it's some lady that they looking for who killed her 1-year-old baby. And then I saw another one where it said some girl got caught digging a hole in her backyard trying to bury a baby, and she tried to take the baby's heart out. I don't know. I'm gonna find these stories and we'll figure out. I might tell y'all some of these stories tomorrow, but they're just getting with the guy who tried to kill, or who killed himself and his family on Christmas and stabbed everybody. Like, is it is the phenomenon happening more because we are showing it more? We have Instagram and Facebook and the news and stuff, and we're just constantly feeding you guys these images, and it's letting other people feel okay to do this? Or are people really this fucking crazy? Yep. That's what I need to do. There's going to be days where I'm going to need to add that that logo that says caution whatever. So y'all, the reason why I'm paying more attention to the words that I'm using is because my daughter I bought her an All Hustle No Fear hoodie for Christmas because that's what she wanted. She finally got it in the mail or whatnot. It took a little while for it to come in. But when she got it, she wore it to school. Very same day, comes back and tells me everybody loves my hoodie. And some of the teachers were like, we watch your mom. If you are one of my daughter's teachers and you watch this show, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Please, please, please do not judge my daughter based upon her mom. I'm the crazy one. I'm trying to teach her not to be crazy. Okay. Just like I don't want you to judge me based upon my mama. She's crazy. I'm trying not to be crazy like my mom. It's a never-ending cycle, right? Okay, but for all those people who she said, y'all letting y'all kids watch this show too, why? I tell y'all all the time, this ain't a kid show. This ain't a kid show. I know I might be giving y'all news, but I've never felt as though this is a kid show. Okay, this one already on for you. Come on in here. So, but thank you for watching and we appreciate it. But this ain't no kid show. But yeah, no, it's a lot of stuff going on.
There's stuff on here that kids could watch. This information they could pick up, but I wouldn't watch.
I wouldn't watch this with
like
my
when
kids.
I ain't even called in on the damn sports shit. I was like,
I hope you're not watching for a long time.
Right.
Like, okay, get off now, son.
Right. You be watching.
We don't know what we might say.
Right.
No.
All morning. And then you called in. Jesus Lord.
Tanisha, I blame you.
For real.
Somebody's being an irresponsible parent right now. Oh God, no. I was just saying, I don't get to give all of the news all the time because there's so much stuff going on and happening. And it just feels like over the last couple of months or the last couple of years, it's just getting progressively worse and worse and worse. So now there's a story going around about there's some girl that they're hunting down right now that killed her 1-year-old. There's also another story.
Hunting, what?
They're
She
looking
got
for
away?
her. They're looking for her. Wow. They're trying to capture her. Wow. There's another story about a young lady who just got arrested because the headline says that she got arrested after being caught digging a hole in the backyard so that she could bury her newborn baby whose heart she cut out.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen that. I've seen that on World Star. I remember that for World Star.
You got the guy just a couple of months ago who was trying to kill his whole family on Christmas and end up doing it later or before, I don't know, but he killed like the mom, the dad, the grandma, 2 of the kids, and himself.
Jesus, what is going on?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, exactly. Me and Stoner both did the same type of STEM shit. Like,
2025.
This is 2024 and 2023. This shit's been going on for a while now, and it just seems like, is it that we have these devices and we're constantly being updated all the time on things that are going on? Or is it just that more and more people have really started losing their freaking minds?
I think it's both. It's both. It's definitely more people losing their minds, but but because of the access that we have through the internet, we don't miss the stories. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, it was years later that we heard a bitch put all her kids in the oven and cook their ass. It was years later than when we all heard about that story on Unsolved Mysteries.
Now
or
we're hearing
Files.
it as it's unfolding. Yeah, you had to wait to watch it on Snapped.
Or something like that. Right?
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. Now Now you getting it as it's happening, and you're just like, well, God, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still mad at y'all because there's no reason why that lady should have got away with killing her daughter. What was her name? Casey Anthony. I'm still mad at y'all. But shout out to Cat Childish Gambino for giving one of the hardest lines using her.
I don't remember it.
He said, made the beat, then murdered it. Casey Anthony.
Oh, that's
I said childish. That was childish. All right, but what started the conversation, Stoner, is this headline right here.
Okay, disgraced Texas cop fired for giving homeless man a.
Keep reading. Keep reading. He gave a man a what?
Gave a homeless man a poop sandwich and is back in uniform in a new city.
Yes. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Big Red said, in this season of America.
Listen, he should be serving life in prison.
Right. But look, okay, so this was his explanation. And what I said to them was like, it's like when your kid try to explain them doing something and they they lying, and it's like the explanation don't make no freaking sense at all, right? So this is what he says. He says that a fellow cop alleges that Lockhurst picked up the feces off the street and placed it on bread and then in a styrofoam container and left it for a homeless person to eat. Lockhurst, why? Hold on 1 second, you guys. Oh, I hung up on him again. I'm sorry. Lockhurst now serves as, Lockhurst maintained his innocence from the onset and said that he gave the homeless person the sandwich to discard, not consume. But why would you pick up a boo-boo sandwich? Why would you make a boo-boo sandwich? And why would you pick up shit off the ground? None of that makes sense, sir. None of that makes sense. Somebody called me back to back, and so you already know how that feels. Like, and I didn't mean to hang up on you the second time, but I'll send you a text. And if you're not somebody weird, you'll text me back. But yeah. So that's how I started this off.
The man said he made a sandwich for the homeless man to discard.
Mm-hmm.
Is what he said.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm working on it, Dub. Dub said you got to control that swear demon. Hey, sometimes you just got to say fuck.
Like, no, the cussing you can't do nothing about. You can't do nothing about the cussing. Now the words, the N-word and stuff like that, that's a different story.
Yeah, I'm working on that one too. I'm working on, and you know which one I said this when Alex was still on my show, right? I want to stop saying bitch. But it goes so perfectly. You'd be like,
bitch, Negro, nigga, all these words are part of our normal lexicon.
Right.
But because we live in,
and it just flows so easily. But I'm moving into my Snoop Dogg era.
Snoop Dogg era.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you transfer into being able to do everything in the world.
Yeah.
Into your side missions.
Right.
Yeah, I've been on my side mission for a while.
Yeah, like I can't
and
be
I need to levitate to the next level. So.
Right. I can't be Death Row Sunshine no more. I've got to be, plays football with the kids and
But he still smoke weed and
exactly. And I know, and I'm like, how do I make sure I get this right and maintain it? Because I am moving into that era. Like some of the stuff that I got coming up, I'm gonna be working with kids and stuff, and so I know I can't go work with the kids and have my blunt earrings on. But just like I just said, if y'all mamas is watching the show and pulling them up and be like, "Oh, that's my teacher," and you just heard me.
We live in a world. Like last night, I watched a bitch make a cake.
See?
And sit on said cake. And she's got over 100,000 followers.
Wait.
It's called Cakes on Cakes, and she's got a decent looking behind, and she sits on the cake, and she's got over 100,000 followers and people. I don't
With
believe.
underwear on or
Yeah,
off?
with spandex on, with like little biker shorts on.
Oh.
So
Huh.
there also is.
And I guarantee you she's selling those biker shorts afterwards.
I don't know what she's doing with it. It doesn't matter. She's
Because
got
that's a
that's
lick
profit.
too.
That's lick
That's a
too.
lick too.
Just like the people who sell feet shots and elbow shots
I was
and
gonna
hand
try.
shots.
I was gonna try.
And the reason
I've
why
got nice feet.
the reason
and
why
they're
you were
big.
going to try is because there's been a space made for that.
Mm-hmm.
So while I know that there's certain things I have to compel about how I present my image and stuff, there is a space for who we are naturally
Everywhere.
everywhere.
So somebody was like, where Kevin Samuels at, or when are they, like, instead of getting rid of TikTok, let's get rid of OnlyFans. And I was like, you're not going to get rid of OnlyFans because you place value on the naked body. As long as men place value on a naked body, there will be somebody out there, whether it's a man or a woman, that's willing to pay to see that naked body.
Right.
So
it's not men. It's not. And you got.
It's people.
Right. Because men don't.
Well, I was addressing him as being a man, because it's like, nigga, don't act like you ain't been on Pornhub and purchased.
Right.
As long as you're willing to purchase that naked body, it's
That's
gonna
the
be
thing.
somebody
I've
who's
never-
gonna provide that naked body for you.
Other than one girl who I knew personally, I knew her personally. That's the only OnlyFans I ever subscribed for, and it was only because it was free. You know what I'm saying?
I've never been on OnlyFans.
There's nothing to go on there for. You can just go on Pornhub.
Right.
But every time.
But I also wouldn't pay for Pornhub.
You ain't got to pay for Pornhub.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm saying to the conversation. Like, yes, with it being available and being free, I'll go on there and I'll look at it. But if I had to have it, like, let's say they change the laws or whatever, and to be on Pornhub, you would have to have a subscription. I wouldn't pay for it. No.
Porno has always been free for me.
Right.
Because when I was a kid, I watched my parents' free tapes. I ain't pay for nothing.
Right.
As I grew up,
Big Booty Bitches 5 went lit.
As I got older, the internet was there, and the internet has always been free porn when you can find it.
But there's actual real people. That's the other point.
Yeah,
like
there's
people
real
who no, I'm saying, like, I don't need porn if I have a man. Like,
what? You ain't never diddled the goddamn guy.
No, that's not what I'm saying. In the conjunction of the business aspect of it, if we were to take porn, like, men are saying, this one particular man, his thing was, let's get rid of TikTok because, I mean, let's not get rid of TikTok, but let's get rid of OnlyFans because I'm tired of seeing women selling their body. I'm saying that even if there was no ability to buy it anywhere, right? If there was no point, let's say we lived in a place like in an Islamic country or whatever, where you don't have any of that access, right? There's still the person standing in front of you, and we take that for granted that you can just use that person for your porn.
No, that's not porn.
Why not?
Because porn is fantasy world. The person in front of you is not going to let you gag them with an egg in their throat while you goddamn pound them from behind. That's not real. That's not real. That's what porn is there for.
What kind of porn are y'all watching?
I'm just saying.
But I know. I feel you. Okay.
If you go through the categories, how much of that shit is you gonna let your husband do to you? It's not about living out those things. It's about fantasizing those things. You know what I'm saying? It's the same reasons why prostitutes have always existed and will always exist. And in those Arab countries where they don't watch porn, they have high numbers of prostitutes. Remember, in Dubai, they flying chicks over to shit on their face. So it's a fantasy thing. It's better that there's a porn for you to fantasize over than shitting on someone's daughter's face. That is why porn and prostitutes and these things exist.
But he said that. I need y'all to understand something. He said that with a straight face and in all seriousness.
I'm 100%. I'd rather you click on some wild shit than ask my daughter to do that wild shit. You know how many people's daughters have been saved because I had porn up to watch? You know what I'm saying?
We go to the comment section. Shaul said, me working in the streets, I see the ignorant stuff live, and it's getting crazier by the day. Big Red says, Stoner, sadly, I know exactly who you are talking about.
Exactly.
Bam Bam is here. Bam Bam said, wait, an egg?
Listen.
Bam Bam said, what freak number is it with the egg situation?
It's the same freak number where they want to put women's head in toilets while they bang them from behind.
What are y'all watching?
Listen.
Okay, this lets me know that the porn that I watch that I think is crazy ain't even touched the surface of what y'all men are watching. Because I just need to see somebody tied up and hanging from like the little ties with all the fun knots. That's good for me.
When
That's
you start delving into single women, and when you get with a woman who's been single for a while, you see they watch the same wild shit that men. It's not men that push the porn industry.
Wait, so you saying
men don't push the porn industry? Men consume the porn industry. You know what I'm saying? Other men, it's like pimps. Pimps consume the money off of bitches. They put them out in the street. But the female who walk in the street knows that as long as I put my feet on these grounds and walk up and down, I can earn the money. That pimp can't walk up and down that street and make that money. The porn industry has never been, it's some female who's like, it's not just some female, it's a chick who's beautiful and some dude who's like, I could take some pictures of you and make some money. You know what? Well, I'll be naked for those pictures so we can make the money. It's not a male-driven only situation. Both everyone involved, men and women,
they're all nefarious. They're all degenerate.
There's nothing degenerate about. I don't believe.
Have you seen two girls in a cup?
That is somebody's fantasy. Somebody paid for that.
That's degenerate.
I don't believe that's degenerate. If someone paid for a fantasy that other people would, someone is paying someone, like I said, to fly across the world, all expenses paid, to defecate on their face. You know what I'm saying?
You want to know what I love about Thursdays? This ain't what I came in here to talk about.
I didn't know what. I don't know how we got here. You started with the poop sandwich, and now we on defecation lane, and I don't know how to get out. But when I was a kid, I used to believe I used to think and believe like you do, that men are.
Did he just call me childish?
No,
nah,
I'm not
I know. I'm just being a woman about it. I'm being a woman.
But as I got older and I dealt with women and dealt with transactional women, it's just how life goes. There is someone who will pay, because it's not just dudes buying feet pictures.
It's women too.
It's women too, and women is out here buying. There's plenty of OnlyFans with ding-a-ling swinging on them, and it's full of gay dudes and women. And if as gay dudes,
like I have a friend who will tell you that her porn of choice is chicks with dicks. And I'd be like, what? And she'd be like, hey,
that's a real category.
She'd be like, that's the best porn. And I'd be like, that's crazy.
My boy Dwayne said, I managed Starship for a decade, the early 2000s. Back then, more were willing to pay us high dollar for a DVD they could have ordered for the low online. Yeah, I hate when they do this.
Wait, what?
What he's saying is people would rather come in person and buy the porno because, of course, there's a shame of having it shipped to your house. Most have a false sense of reality due to the fantasy created by porn. It ain't just men watching crazy shit. Think of the nastiest act possible, and I guarantee you walk past two people that really want to try it. This is from him working at Starship. And
really,
that's how my frame of reference on people in porn changed as I started getting older, started dating women. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, did you see that cop that just got fired For watching porn on the job and ran into a truck.
Yes, I saw that. Watching it in his squad car on the company laptop.
You My man to lose your job.
You watching it. Not only are you watching it on company time, in uniform, on the job,
while driving,
on patrol, while driving, and using company equipment. You know there's spank in that car. You know he done spanked off in that car. You know there's good old jizz on the passenger seat. Why?
That is so
Why?
crazy.
Now that is degenerate.
That's crazy. Now, this the thing. Would you hire him at another police department? Because somebody is.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get.
So he's gonna get hired at another police department.
Here's the thing about police and hiring, and I don't want to do that job. You don't want to do that job. The type of individuals who want to be police is a certain character.
It's just like yesterday when I was like, I really respect people who want to be EMTs and firefighters because it takes a very particular type of person to deal with people on the worst day of their lives. Every freaking time the phone rings.
Every time the phone rings and you pull up, it's a life.
It's a life. Like nobody's calling you because I just made an apple pie. Like they're calling you because the shit has hit the proverbial fan. You know what I mean? And they're not nice about it. Like they're at their highest peak of stress, and you have to remain polite, professional, and you have to save them. And it's like.
It's a very.
I respect the out of y'all. They should be able to eat anywhere for free as long as they on duty. Like it's certain people.
I feel the same way about police. I feel like if you're a police officer and you chose to do that job, now I don't. Everyday interaction will decide who's a good cop and who's a bad cop.
Right.
We all know that. It's just like the EMT.
Yeah, we said that too. Some of them ain't right.
Ain't right. Some of them motherfuckers is nasty attitude, and this is a job that they don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? But
and you could have held my arm a little bit softer than that. You ain't had to snatch me like that.
To put me on the stretcher and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've been in ambulances, I've been through stuff like that. But if I hire an EMT, I gotta hire another EMT. I can't just hire a random dude off the street and make him an EMT.
Right.
Same thing with a police officer. If we have an opening. Oh, thank you. If we have an opening, in our force and we need to fill it, we're gonna probably fill it with either a former police officer or someone coming straight out of the academy. You know what I'm saying?
The person coming straight out of the academy is more of a risk than that person that was already a police officer. I can see where you're going with it, like, and that's why I like having discussions with you, Stoner, because we can still.
There should be a nationwide
database
and morale board, like all right, you got fired over here,
like a cop standard, like a code of conduct standards across the board that everybody.
It's got a word. We have them all the time.
The 10 Commandments.
No. Most businesses have it as a board. It's called a trustee board.
Okay, yeah.
Right. There should be a nationwide trustee board, because if you got fired because there was a whole bunch of you're a white cop, or you're a black cop in a white neighborhood, or a white cop in a black neighborhood, you got a whole bunch of
citizen complaints.
Yeah. That ain't really so much.
We're gonna weigh the complaints and see the validity of it. Right.
Most of them complaints is just people mad.
Right.
We know that for a fact.
Right.
Because the motherfucker mess up your burger and you go in there, you want to talk to the manager.
Right.
But you really could have just, hey, could y'all fix this?
Right.
And this would have been. But no, y'all in here disrespecting me, and I'm spending my good money. So imagine what's happening when people are having interactions with police, and things are happening that they don't agree with. They making complaints. The complaints are not one of those things where I'm like, oh my God, he's got 50 complaints against him and he's been serving for 25 years. nigga, I would expect you to get 3 to 4 complaints a year just from dealing with people.
Just from dealing with.
And I don't know if half of those would say was valid. You may have snatched somebody's arm from blah blah blah. There might have been 30 people standing around you and you're trying to arrest one person and you snapped and you twisted her arm. Now you gotta. But things like poop sandwich, things like.
Oh, and then I didn't even add to it. They also accused him of going into the women's restroom at the police station and taking a shit in the women's restroom and then rubbing the feces across the wall. He didn't deny those
See,
allegations.
now that is what the trustee board is for. Because your ass not only not gonna get a job, now we need to lock you up for 30 days.
Cause something wrong with you.
Something wrong with you.
And you allowing this person to carry a gun.
Something is wrong with you. There should
Something
be a
wrong with
national
you.
board that says,
Your
all right,
mama is here now, and the comment section is going in. Wait a minute. Hey, Mama Rasta. I love your mama so much. Okay, so let's see. Bam Bam said, now I done seen some porn back in the day, but damn, they must have been at a Diddy party. And then Big Red said, fantasy isn't what we're talking about. Fetishes are being pushed and they're being presented as fantasy.
Same thing.
Fetish and fantasy, you feel like it's the same thing?
Go hand in hand because the fetish in your mind
Created the fantasy. Yeah.
Fantasy. And running through the fetish is the act of the fantasy. The fetish
So
is,
like the fantasy is I want to have sex on the beach. The fetish is I'm about to ram this sand in your coochie.
No. The fetish is sand in your coochie. What is?
I don't know. You guys are watching weird shit.
Somebody needs to get her out more, please. Somebody take her to a beach, okay, so she can get the information.
No, when I tell y'all, I am so
the fetish
green. Like,
you are green as hell.
I can try to explain this to Stoner when we be having conversations, and I be like, Stoner, I'm not that type of girl.
You never no sex on the beach, ever?
Never had sex on the beach.
Oh, okay. Never. No, not even know. We think out late night. And George, take the bitch to Miami, George. God damn. I done had sex on multiple beaches, god damn. Is my mama still watching? Good God.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me go to your phone.
Come on. Kids and mamas can't watch this show no more, okay? God damn.
Oh, Mama Rasta said, in a situation that involves no force, where there's no harm, then all is fair exchange, no robbery, all consenting adults.
My mama got 4 kids, y'all, but she's not lying. She's a consenting
Okay.
adult.
I bet Mama consented to some things back in the day, too. Shit, yesterday. No, okay. Bam Bam said, oh, yeah, I remember those viewing rooms in the back. They had Starship on multiple corners downtown Atlanta. Y'all said, yep. Technically, he might be able to file a lawsuit because he may have had a sex addiction, and a lawyer will be all over that for them dismissing. Big Red said those trifling cops are usually the ones who aren't popular or were bullied in high school. Training and psychology evaluations should take longer than becoming a barber. I'm just saying, and that's a true statement. So for me to become a master cosmetologist in the state of Georgia, it was 1,500 hours. To become a cop in the state of Georgia, it's not 1,500 hours. It's like 700. That's real talk.
That's rough. That's it should definitely take longer.
Yeah.
It should be. I thought police academy was like a year-long thing, but it's apparently not.
To become a police officer in the state of Georgia, how many hours do you have to complete? Oh shit, I was wrong. To become a police officer in the state of Georgia, you must complete a minimum of 408 hours. True story. To become a licensed cosmetologist in the state of Georgia, how many hours do you have to complete? To become a licensed cosmetologist in the state of Georgia, you must complete at least 1,500 hours of training. Just want y'all to know.
Okay,
I just want y'all to know that I got more training than cops.
So 17 days. That is what 408 hours equates to. 17 days.
Poop sandwich. Okay,
That
so
that is 3 weeks and 2 days. Not even the weekend. If it was weekend, that'd be 2 weeks and 3 days to become a cop.
Yep. Shaul said there are background checks that all officers go through, but depending upon the time of the incident, it may not be on that officer's record. Yet, ABS, if you are already an officer, it's easy to get hired due to the lack of people wanting to be police and military. Now, I will say that people coming out of the military and becoming cops has always been a double-sided sword for me. One, I know you have more training because you've been in the military and you're supposed to be taught how to deal with high-intensity situations. But on the other hand, if you went in the military and you didn't see any kind of action or anything like that, I kind of feel like you come out of the military and you start treating civilians like they are insurgents or like they're the enemy, and you forget that you're on home territory. Like, you're here to do a job to help these people, not to soldier these people. Does that make sense?
It makes 100% sense because for me, it's always been like, if I trained you to be a killer, because that's what military training to kill people, defend areas, take over areas, but you're doing all this with guns. You're not doing this with diplomacy. You know what I'm saying? So you're trained to be a killer. Take a trained killer and try to put him in a situation where, and a lot of times, you're going to need diplomacy. I think you're asking for a recipe for disaster.
Right.
But also, like you said, it's a double-edged sword because the other side of it is a lot more military people have older bodies that they were trained on.
They've been around a multitude of different people.
Right.
Right.
As personality types, those high intense situations, they're better at handling. You know what I'm saying? They understand hierarchy better. And they've already been trained. The thing about being a police officer, being in the military, is you are all already trained to know what an actual threat. That's what's better about having a military person as a police officer. You know what an actual threat looks like. The person standing in front of you, even though they have a gun, may not be the threat that a person who's never been to war would understand.
Now, I will say one thing that I don't like about police departments that I do feel needs to be implemented a whole lot more is they need to have mandatory PTSD evaluations. They need to be at least every 6 months. Because I think a lot of police officers have PTSD. And I know, I get it.
That's the thing about this job.
But I'd rather thin out the herd sometimes than to have a police officer hear an acorn fall on top of a car and start shooting at it, which actually happened.
That I agree.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I get it, but we got these people in a position where other people's lives are the main thing that you can destroy in a heartbeat. You know what I mean?
When you pull up in this situation, you're free off.
Right. I want my
you
police
have a
officers
taser,
to
you
be
have
like the men
spray.
in black. The way they did Will Smith when they was doing the little thing and they was trying to figure out who was gonna make it, and then
Yeah, Men in Black's a bad example.
you know what I mean?
They
Will
shot
Smith was
a lot of aliens.
But what did Will Smith say? He said, look at this little girl. They was like, why did you shoot the little white girl? He was like, well, look, this alien, he's just over here. He's exercising. I'm not about to fuck with him. This alien over here, he's just trying to get, walk his kid across the street. But this little girl out here in this neighborhood with all these aliens and shit with a fucking physics book. Who the fuck got a physics book at 10 years old? That's the threat. That's the police officer I want.
Yeah, but
I want Will Smith.
Will Smith shot a lot of aliens and asked questions after him. He continuously shot one dude's head over it and over and over. You got to ask him, but I don't.
Was that Will Smith or was that Tommy the Jet Guy? I think that might be Tommy the Jet Guy.
Either way, they both men in black. That's not a great. But I understand what you're saying about being able to assess the situation. But again, Will Smith was also in the military. When he becomes men in black, at the time he's one of the top. Yep. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he got that position because he showed exemplary. Extraordinary.
Yeah. Your mama said she need to get out or she need to look at this. It is on my bucket list. You just ain't done it. Happy birthday to King. Hey, how you doing? Happy birthday to you and baby girl. You know it's Aaliyah's birthday today too. Happy birthday, King. Let's see. I think Georgia State Patrol is 6 months. Yeah, but how many hours, ma'am? How many hours? And then for Georgia State Patrol, do you have to be a regular cop first and then become Georgia State Patrol, or can you go straight into Georgia State Patrol?
I wouldn't imagine that probably train as a regular.
Yeah, and then kind of like the FBI, CIA, like you, or GBI or something like that. Like you gotta first be a cop and then get that. I hope, but whatever. Back in the day for correctional officers, it was 4 weeks. Yeah, but if they only doing 4 hours a day, 4 weeks, they don't add up to a lot. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's still like 17 days.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Big Red says, exactly. When I was on Trado in LA, we did 2 weeks of shows just on police training and lack of psychological evaluations. Learning that was crazy. Cops straight out of the academy brains aren't fully developed. De-escalation training isn't even taught to police officers or patrol officers. That ain't even what I call the talk.
What you had right now?
I don't even
what you
know
wrote down on the paper?
I know, right? Where's this video at? It was this video I was gonna play. Hold on, let me see if I can bring it
Israel
up.
and Hamas coming war making.
Yeah, I heard about that. I did hear about that. You made me go look that up because it's something you said. But okay, yeah. I wanted to show you this one as a father and have this conversation. So let's pull this one up. Y'all, we're gonna play a video real quick for you. We're gonna let Stoner listen to this video. And when we get back, we probably do a little after show. We'll probably do a little after show for y'all. Yeah, as a matter of fact, if you are listening on the radio, thanks so much for tuning in. Coming in at 11 o'clock, we are .net with the Goat Shop, and then later on this evening at 8 p.m. we have Just Some music. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that. I'm about to play a song first while this is uploaded, and then we'll play this video and have this conversation. All right. Bye.
Boy, just be yourself. If people don't like it, if you're being yourself, fuck them.
Tell them again, fuck them. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken. Ever been happy to help a motherfucker? Then when you need help, motherfucker said, ever felt like you be there for motherfuckers that never be there when we there? So hard to know who really care for and love you, cause all the above is a mouthful of. That's why I stay out the way hollering. Then give me some pussy and sleep in it. Ho.
dangerous. All that sex chasing prohibited. Most of them little bitty rotisseries giving that kitty the half of the city. So slim it for sure, keep it pimping. You come with them gimmicks, them hoes get the shimmy like. I'm about to blow like a semi, so mixing the smoke with the Henny like.
That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken. You ever stuck out your neck for motherfuckers that stabbed you in the back for a check? So you ever pulled up the check a motherfucker that never paid back all they debt? So you ever regretted sexing a motherfucker that don't be ready to stretch you? To answer your questions, yes, it's been like give me some pussy and sleep in it. Ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I feel you. Behind the scenes conversations, they're good on all shows. Okay, all right, here's the video. Here we go.
And now, former Mesquite ISD middle school teachers behind bars accused of child grooming.
Police say they have video evidence of 54-year-old Sergio Gonzalez spending the night with that student inside the school. Fox 4's David Centenary has more on the investigation and why it took as long as it did. David.
Yeah, police say that 14-year-old girl was having sleepovers with this teacher inside the middle school during summer break. A now former Mesquite ISD middle school teacher and coach, Sergio Gonzalez, is charged with felony child grooming related to a 14-year-old girl who was a student at AC New Middle School, according to Balch Springs Police Department.
During the investigation, there was video footage of the individuals walking down the hallways, carrying pillows and blankets, spending the night at the school.
The teacher and the student both spending the night at the school?
Yes, so both the teacher and the student were spending the night at school.
That was in July, during summer break, according to an arrest warrant. The investigation began 1 month later, after the district reached out to police.
There was accusations that there was text messages between the student and the teacher making inappropriate comments.
According to an affidavit, the 14-year-old, during a forensic interview, was downplaying the situation while demonstrating her deep concern for Gonzalez and what happens to him. It's behavior not uncommon in child grooming cases.
That's why this has been such a lengthy investigation, building this case where the victim is not cooperating 100%.
Kids close to the 14-year-old victim told investigators Gonzalez would give rides to the 14-year-old, visit her outside of school, buy her gifts, and inappropriately touch her. Police say the girl's family knew the two spent time together, but did not know the relationship crossed lines.
They had contact with him. They knew of him.
So the parents of this 14-year-old girl, is it safe to say that they trusted this teacher?
Yes.
Gonzalez and the 14-year-old oftentimes communicated via social media accounts, according to the affidavit, where words like baby, love, and miss you were allegedly sent by Gonzalez, as well as instructions to delete some texts and not let her parents know they were communicating. Gonzalez was arrested at his home in Forney Wednesday morning.
And he refused to talk to the detectives.
Balch Springs Police Department says additional upgraded charges are possible. Now, Gonzalez has been with the district since 2004. According to a spokesperson, they say they placed him on administrative leave after these allegations came out, but then he resigned. He's expected to be transferred here to the Dallas County Jail.
Hot mic. I'll start. I tell my children, you do not have any secrets with any adult. There are no secrets between a child and an adult. If any adult comes to you and tells you something and says you have to keep this a secret, there's a problem. And that's just on gang. And anybody who thinks that I'm weird for that, I'll be weird for that. But if my daughter has a secret with any other adult that she can't tell me, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Because that's a child.
Yeah.
She's not your confidant. She doesn't hold your secrets. So that's the first red flag. And at that moment, I expect my child to come and tell me, Mr. Gonzalez wanted to have a secret. This is the secret. That's how I'm training my kids. You have no secrets with no other adult. Now, what they didn't say in here was that, yes, he was in contact with the parents to the extent that they let her go off with him. There were times that he picked her up. They didn't say that in there. And I just want to say, if you know my child, like I know my child is in the car with an adult from, like, nothing, the parents need to be charged. That's what I'm trying to say. The parents need to be charged too, because they were complacent in this. This wasn't as secretive as that report is making it when you read what happened. Them parents need to be in trouble too. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I want to know what the ethnicity of the parents were.
I believe Hispanic.
In different areas and different cultures, women are women at way younger ages than what we know in America. You know what I'm saying? And you go to Mexico, there's 14-year-old housewives. You go to Peru, you go to Ecuador, you go to Brazil. There are 14-year-old housewives. 14-year-old.
It's in Africa too.
And you go to Africa.
Different places in Africa.
You go to Africa, the different places. There are 14-year-old housewives.
We just have laws against it.
Right.
But
We
if
live
there
in a
weren't
country.
any laws in place, trust me, here in America, it would be going on too, especially up in Utah,
I'm about to
Oregon,
say. That's what I'm about to
Idaho,
say.
Wyoming.
It's going on now in America.
Right.
It's not would be. It's going on now. That's why those
We
people.
got Congress arguing how old legal consent is on the Congress floor. We talked about that.
Right.
Yeah.
But those people who live in those areas, like you talk about, and they, and their religion usually.
Washington State.
Their religion usually They're
Mormon.
I was gonna
That's
say
what he's trying not to say.
their religion rhymes with Morton.
He's trying not to say it, but again, this is why your kids don't watch this show. They're Mormons. Usually they're Mormons.
Usually in America,
or they're a part of some
cults or something like that in America where it's not acceptable. So the sad thing about this whole situation is what you were doing, you knew was wrong because you took that child to a school to do it.
So many questions. How the F did y'all get into the school?
He's a teacher.
In the summertime.
He's a teacher.
No,
he has keys.
No.
About?
Every teacher doesn't have keys to the school.
I used to clean schools at night. I had keys to multiple schools.
Yeah, but that's because I'm
a janitor.
He was a teacher.
Exactly. I'm a janitor cleaning up the school. This is the teacher who works at the school. Who you think they trust more with the school, the janitor or the teacher?
Teacher, did you have keys to the school to get into the school?
I'm not saying every teacher gets keys.
But you're saying that he probably was one of the teachers that was allotted the keys to the school.
Right, especially if you're a teacher who comes and does early stuff, or you're a teacher who does late stuff. I used to go to school in when I went to Grady in New York.
He says he was also a coach at the school.
Well, you had keys?
For reason, yeah. So I guess he's saying that might be a reason why he had keys.
Oh yeah, if he was a coach at the school too. Hell yeah, he got keys. Hell yeah, he got keys. There's so many things that have to happen at the school when the principal or vice principal don't want to be there. They give out keys. That's what I'm saying. I'm a janitor. I'm a nigga who could rob the school every night of the week and the school would know nothing of it. And I got a key. So this is a teacher. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is the fact you took this kid to this school.
Not to your house or
not to your house, not to a hotel, you knew what you were doing was wrong.
Unless that was a part of the comfort, like in a hotel room, her guard might have been up differently than it might have been in that classroom.
Again, you knew what you were doing because you're trying to manipulate this child into having a sense of safety. Now, on the flip side of it, this is a 14-year-old girl. And when I was growing up, I definitely seen 14-year-old girls dating 20-year-old men. Because these girls thought they were more mature than the men and women that they were dealing with in life at the time. They felt like I'm a grown woman. I can do, you know what I'm saying? That is not this. If this kid
again, so green, because at 14, I definitely didn't.
You didn't. I've got multiple friends who have babies by 15, by men who are not 15. So that means at 14.
So you don't look at it the opposite way, that these men that are not 15 were being predators towards little girls that were 15. And,
I understand.
And telling them you're so much more mature than other girls, or like somebody had to convince that child that she was more mature. She didn't just come up with that thought on her own.
That's true. But if you are a child who buys into that when your mother is telling you you're a child, you went outside, you took someone else's advice, you took someone else's perception of you and made that your truth. When your parents are telling you you're a child, stay in a child's place, you went and found someone who respected you, or you thought respected you as an adult. That is your fault. I'm not taking any blame.
So that's one of those ways where you be like, women don't hold accountability for themselves. Okay, because I can see.
Nothing
Okay,
away from the predator. The predator is there, and that's what the fuck he gonna do.
But if you put yourself as prey,
because I don't know anybody's parent who's telling their daughter you should be dating grown men because you're.
There's bitches out there like that.
Well, then
there's definitely some hoes out there like that.
Well, then that also plays into that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because fuck them. But it's it's definitely some hoes out there.
I feel like if
it's the after show, we can cuss now.
I feel like in this situation, if we delve into this situation further, I would guarantee that her mom was not when her and her dad got to
she was probably younger.
She was probably younger. He was probably older.
I was thinking that there absolutely could not be a father in the house, because there's no way a man is about to let another man just take his daughter out to because they were going to the movies.
If he took his wife out,
that's why no.
That's what I'm saying. If he took his wife out,
so you're saying
this is a cultural thing. That's what I said. I would want to know where they are from and what their ethnicity is. Because if this is a cultural thing, say they were from Pakistan, this might have been his wife, guaranteed to him, betrothed to him since she was 9. This already been my wife. I'm already supposed to have this woman.
Okay, so I'm thinking of it from a perspective of a black female instead of thinking of it from a perspective of any type of religion. Okay.
Not religion. Different ethnicity.
Right.
If this father is from an ethnicity where he met his wife at 12,
then it's normal to him.
Then it's normal to him. That's why I said I would want to know, because in
there they said that he was picking them up and taking
her up
to
at the
movies
house
and taking
her to the movies.
Yeah.
These are things that the parents would have to allow and know about. Now the parents may have made a stipulation about having sex with our daughter because she's so young. But outside of that's why we end up at the school and not a hotel or somewhere where someone can see us having sex.
We got comments. Let's see. Shaul said most Hispanics practice Catholicism. With a last name Gonzalez and the way he looked, I assumed that he's Hispanic. I also automatically assumed that his victim would be Hispanic because usually we stay within racial lines or whatnot. But his victim, quite possibly, because they never named the victim. They never named the victim. So his victim could quite possibly be African American, Caucasian, anything. I would assume.
Yeah, my assumption. That's what I was saying, without knowing.
Yeah.
And then
And that's how we got to this conversation, based upon those assumptions. Okay, Big Red says, exactly, Stoner. When I was a freshman, I saw so many girls being picked up by their college boyfriends. They said that's what R. Kelly was doing.
Shit, that was. Think about Kirk and Rashida. Kirk started off as her manager. People say that he adopted her and all kinds of crazy shit, but he ain't have to do none of that crazy shit. All he was around this woman in her development stages, and they developed a relationship through that.
Hell, Aaliyah wasn't nothing but like 15, 16 when they was when Dame Dash was.
Had she not died, she would have been Dame Dash's girlfriend at 17 years old, and life would have went on. We probably wouldn't even have known all the things we known if she didn't die.
Right. Shaul said, I was just called to the jury in DeKalb County about the same situation, a 40-year-old Hispanic male and a 14-year-old Hispanic young girl, and I got dismissed from that trial. Do you know, I know they're not going to tell you why you got dismissed, but do you have a inference as to why you got dismissed? Like why you think what you say?
I think if I'm the defense attorney trying to try this case, I'm not letting any fathers be on the. I'm not letting any fathers.
No fathers with daughters, especially.
No fathers, period. Because anyone who has any affinity to raising a child and being, I don't want you on the course because on the case because you're going to automatically go to your fatherhood. It's hard for you not to go. It's hard. That's why when men are deadbeats and stuff like that and don't deal with their kids and stuff like that, I'm like, you have to be a special type of person to either you don't connect with the kid, but if you ever connect with your child, you have to be a special type of person to willfully disconnect from that. And there's only two reasons you willfully disconnect. One, the woman who you chose was horrible. You chose bad. You know what I'm saying? Or two, you're a horrible person. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to be able to be a good father because you're just a horrible person. Fathering is not. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm a defense attorney and you said you a dad of 3 kids and you got a daughter, oh yeah, you out of here. I'm not even trying to hear nothing else. So you're out of here. I'm trying to get my client his freedom.
Oh yeah, Shaul said his. You told them all that? You did not tell them that, did you?
Tell them what?
You didn't tell them that.
Shaul will. What did you tell him?
That he was molested when he was a child and that he's affiliated with the Black Panther Party.
Oh yeah, Shaul will tell him that right away. Shaul, that hell yeah. That
what
now.
The hell did they ask you that you told them that?
They're gonna ask you questions
said, yes,
like that.
I did.
Yeah. They're gonna ask you, have you ever been molested? Because that's gonna be a
because of the wait. I didn't think about it. No. I didn't think about the case. Case. Okay. In conjunction with the case, yes, I guess that does make sense. Okay.
And
I don't know why my brain automatically I'm thinking about like Woody on this day. I don't know. I went straight to a YSL case. Like, why would you tell them that? But we're talking about. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I can see why they kicked you off. Okay. Why are you telling me you a Black Panther?
Well, Shaul tells people that for his own affiliation, so people to know that hey, we out here. We out here. I'm about justice. That's him saying I'm about justice.
Hey Mercy Seat, that's a new name. Everybody, my admins, go ahead and do what y'all do. Welcome the new name into the group. How you doing? Okay, so listen, I'm not deep into that like that. I don't know what you talking about, but I'm gonna say it so that Stoner might be able to know what you talk about. But I don't know. I didn't get that deep into it like that. But he said they, and I believe he's or she, Mercy Street. I'm not trying to be rude. I can't tell. They're referring to us talking about Jay-Z and Aaliyah and everything. But it says they follow Crawley. They must perform disturbing acts to break the veil. The worse the act, the greater the benefit. Ever seen Jay-Z with the what thou wilt sweatshirt?
Did he say they follow Crowley?
That's it. CROWLEY. Crowley. The only
that-
Crowley that I know is from Supernatural, and he was a demon, so I don't know.
Okay, so the reason why they based that character in Supernatural as a demon is because the leading metaphysical leader, like the Church of Voodoo,
Mm-hmm.
Satanism,
Mm-hmm.
is led by a man named Crowley.
Oh, okay,
Right.
but,
So
okay.
if you're a Satanist,
Then he's like your Jesus
right,
or whatever.
right.
Okay.
Not your Jesus. He's like your
Pope.
Muhammad, like your prophet.
Oh, okay.
He's the prophet of what this is. He's the one who collected all the information and gave you the satanic Bible.
Okay.
And put it all together. So
okay.
what he's saying is, if they're following Satan,
Like the guy from the Mormons.
That's
their John Smith or whatever that man is.
No, his name was Young. His name was General something. Damn. Brigham Young.
Okay, yeah.
That's what his name was.
Okay,
Brigham
but
Young.
he's like that for them.
Mhm,
Okay.
That's why there's a BYU, Brigham Young University.
Okay.
Brigham Young. Okay. So he's like the
Aleister Crowley.
Aleister Crowley.
There we
Exactly. Yep. That's the man's name. Okay. Brigham. Oh, speaking of Brigham Young, everybody should watch American Primeval.
American Primeval.
It's about how the Mormons took over Utah and their battle with the American government to
live how they want to live.
Live how they want to live. And the way that they did that was
it on Hulu?
Netflix. And the way that they did that was wiping all the Indians out in the area, wiping all the normal settlers out, meaning if you weren't Mormon, right, we're burning you down. We're burning it all up and killing all the settlers. So you got to watch that show. But anyway, that's what he's talking about, Aleister Crowley, and how there are rumors that most people, especially in the hip hop industry, had to either
kiss the ring,
join the Illuminati, sacrifice family members, you know what I'm saying, to get that next level of success. It's a theory that it's hard. I can't say it's hard for me to believe, but it's hard for me to accept. But at the same time,
because it's like I can't picture these people sitting down at lunch. It's like, oh yeah, so you ready to make it to the next level? Sure am. Okay, so who you giving up?
I mean, if we're having this conversation now, you're assuming they're having this conversation at Cheesecake Factory or something. If we're having this conversation
with the hoods on in the basement,
no, that's what I'm saying. If we're having this conversation in Thailand at some resort that only if you ain't got 500,000, you can't book it. You ain't in that room. We can have when it's only 500,000. If it's 500,000 to book this room, me and you ain't in there. We ain't got to wear no hoods and do no crazy shit. We booked the biggest chalet in Thailand, and nobody's coming up here unless they got 500,000 to get in the fucking door. The people standing around us, they paid not to say shit. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't we have that conversation? I could have that conversation with you because you make a certain amount of money. I make a certain amount of money. That's the only way we get in here. When you go to Vegas and there's niggas downstairs in the casino just gambling their life away, there's a VIP room on the top of the Venetian where you got to have 150,000 to get in the door to bet 150,000. So you got to have 300,000 on you in your bank account to go in this fucking room. What you think they talking about in them behind them doors? They talking about whatever the fuck they want to talk about because there's only a few people who could even get in here. So it's not unimaginable to me that when you reach a certain level, to get to the next level, there's a certain thing you have to do to make that leap because it's only a certain amount of y'all who got here anyway. And for you to get here, you had to put in all kinds of work, make all kinds of sacrifices, cut all kinds of people off before we even asked you to kill your mama. Before we even asked you to kill your mama, you had to cut off your cousins, not deal with your friends, drop your baby mama, for you to even get here. So once you get here and you've already did all that stuff, it's not unimaginable that, hey man, for you to be a legend, for your bank account to never, Think about Kanye. How many times we have seen Kanye like viscerally commit suicide in the media and come right the fuck back. Come right the fuck back. Only thing we ain't heard that Kanye got caught doing is raping a bitch or hurting a kid. You know what I'm saying? He done talked about the Jews. He done talked about the Arabs. He done talked about the government. He done talked about Barack Obama. He done talked about Trump. He done talked about everything.
George Bush does not like black people.
Right. The Negro who said the president doesn't like 15% of his constituents.
Hey, the way Mike Myers' face looked when he was saying
Mike Myers died.
He was like,
he died.
And then Jamie Foxx, was it Jamie Foxx? No, it was Bill Bellamy.
When they went to Bill Bellamy, he was like, this is him.
Back to you, Mike.
Back to you, Mike. You think Kanye ain't had the goddamn Illuminati card? That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
If these things are plausible because we see what the fuck has happened when these people have what they say, what they did. You know what I'm saying? Now that's before Kanye's mom died.
Teacher Nitra said George Bush loved Michelle though.
Shit, boy, George Bush was trying to get a piece of Michelle Obama. Boy. Did you see him at the first inauguration? That nigga told his wife to switch seats, dog. No. Switch seats with me. You
the way Michelle, but she the epitome of a smooth ass black woman because she just be best. So I know.
I know, George. Gave him some mints. Listen, man. That's how you know that ain't the first old white man to be amazed by Michelle Obama. She's like, oh, I know about this.
I bet he was sitting over there talking about she just smells so good.
Right. Obama over there. Obama over there going.
Just so soft.
Hey, all right,
he
now,
laughing.
Michelle.
Yeah.
All right,
he
now,
laughing. All right.
Listen,
He
Barry.
harmless.
He harmless.
He
He can't even get it up.
Oh man, and you know, I just remind him of somebody from his past.
He just want a little sugar.
Shaul is cracking up.
Hey, listen, bro.
In another
That
timeline,
nigga chose up so quick when he what? Move, woman. Move. I said move. Switch seats with me. Don't make me get loud in here.
let me tell you something. Between that and him on that podium when dude threw them shoes at him, those were two distinct times where I can honestly say George Bush was that nigga.
Listen, bro.
Because when dude threw that shoe and George said, whoa, he threw the next one.
Okay now. You must have forgot who I was.
Pew pew, motherfucker.
Right, nigga. I'm George Bush. I'm not
you
senior.
know who my daddy?
Right. This ain't senior.
Shit.
This junior. This junior who almost got kicked out the military for shooting that motherfucker. Don't play with me now. I got down.
In another timeline, in a different timeline, I truly believe that George Bush Jr. is an artist and he's married to Michelle Obama.
I could see it because he's an artist now. He's got paintings and
I don't think I think his family wanted him to be president. Like he was part of that. He had to be a part of that lineage. But I think if he would have been able to really be like, Dad, what I want to do is I want to art. I think he would have.
Have you seen his painting?
Yes, that's why I'm saying that. I think he would have been one of our Picassos, or he would have been one of those people who we really would have held his art in high esteem. And I don't think that they hold it in the esteem that they should because he is President. George Bush.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
And so I think in a
Same
different
thing with,
time.
Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
I believe both of them have artwork.
Yeah.
And you know what? I believe that if they weren't presidential candidates or weren't presidents and didn't have the time to delve into that artwork, we might have never got it. You know what I'm saying?
Because
fact.
George said that one of the reasons why he did it was to alleviate the stress of being president. And when he started those portraits of the POWs,
Oh yeah,
you
them
know what I
shits are
mean? Those shits are wild. Like just his
and
eye
so
on
much
it.
detail.
Right.
Like it didn't look like, you wouldn't expect the president to paint the POWs in such a downtrodden, such a emotional way. You would think he would make it look beautiful.
Right.
Like how they got the flag thing.
But but it goes to show you, like when people were like, he don't care and did it. Looking at those pictures, you can tell how much his tenure affected him. You know what I'm saying? Like I would love to be able to see those up close and just not look at them from a picture, because they're not even they're not even giving them justice. Like I would love to just see those, you know what I mean? And I don't know. Yeah. I think in a different lifetime, him and Michelle are so like he's painting pictures of her laid out eating apples and stuff like that, and
Barack,
she's
the annoying side nigga trying to get in all the time.
Yeah, you know
so
what I'm
you
saying?
know you don't fuck with that white man, but
right? Him and his annoying ass old homeboy Joe.
Right, Joe pulling up all goddamn Michelle. Come on outside, Michelle. That nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
He sleep. He ain't doing nothing.
Show talking about Condoleezza ain't gonna get it no more. I wonder if he liked Condoleezza too.
Hey man,
but
Condoleezza
then he was like,
fine too though.
For 90s, 80s, 90s black women, yes, Condoleezza. Her and that flip bob. She
had that flip bob, and she had a wagon.
Bob. Really?
Yeah, she wasn't no god.
I never saw her. I only see Condoleezza from here up.
Condoleezza Rice had a wagon.
Really?
Yes. Now it was a wagon.
I believe George
it
Bush
was a
is
wagon
ass
for
man.
the 90s. Of course, it's not in
But
comparison to now
right.
and the BBL, whatever.
Right.
But for the 90s,
she had a little cup.
She had a good one.
Really?
Yeah, she was beautiful. That was like I'm not gonna say that was the first beautiful black woman that they let have any kind of position, but it's probably the only one I know in my lifetime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By the time the other black woman,
because I bet in the back in the day, I bet niggas thought Shirley Chisholm was cute.
Yeah, when she was young, she was bad.
I bet Shirley Chisholm could have got it.
Yeah, when she was young, she was fine. The pictures of her being young, she looked fine.
Okay.
Listen, in Congress, most of the black women that we know in Congress now, in their younger days, they was badass bitches. I don't see any white man letting ugly black bitches be in the mother. I wouldn't.
I feel what you're saying.
If we gotta let women in here anyway, I'm not letting no ugg mugs in here.
Right. I feel.
No, if we gotta let them in here.
We talked about so
that's
before
that
anybody
privilege.
before anybody get mad, me and Soner had this pretty privileged conversation, and we akined it to that TV show Mad Men. Like, it's a lot of people that don't realize that women that are in corporate situations or whatnot, a lot of them are fine as hell. And that's how they got up that high. You're not on those top floors looking regular. You're just not. Whether you might not be great in the face, but your body, you smart, and you dress really, really well. But they're not just letting anybody upstairs. They're gatekeeping that area, and pretty privilege is definitely a part of it when it comes to women. Men, maybe not as much, but I think it's still it's still a certain type of man that can make it up right.
You still have to be you have to present a certain image for the company. Now, the world's changed, and because of IT, because the best people at their jobs are usually people sitting behind computers that are not concerned about their outlook. That's how it has changed. Now there's a difference. So you go to different. But if you're talking corporate America, corporate America has always been the pretty people. If you was a black man, you might be a little overweight, but you kept your face. You didn't have no beards. You kept your hair done. You didn't have no earrings and stuff like that. That's always been corporate America. That's pretty privileged, but it just weighs more and is judged more when it comes down to women, because women are just more beautiful creatures than men are. You know what I'm saying? Even
women are the peacocks of our species.
Yeah, that's what they were meant to be. If we're talking about reproduction, It's just like the strongest ape gonna get the most beautiful women.
Or the lion with the biggest mane and
Right.
the loudest roar.
Right.
In our culture or in our species, women have to be the peacocks. And people think it's men, but it's not.
No,
it's women.
I think
Visually
it's
it's women.
I think it's both.
But
If
men
a
are
nigga-
like penguins. You got to come bring me a shiny rock.
That's part of but that's part of the
I love Animal Planet. Y'all got to watch Animal Planet more. I'm telling you.
But that's part of the visual.
Yeah.
You got to pull up in the car that look good.
Yeah, you got to bring
You
me
got
a
to be
shiny
dressed.
rock.
You got to be dressed right.
Mm-hmm.
You got to talk right.
Smell good.
Smell good. You got to. The penguin, like you said, the penguin. Oh damn, that looks like a nice penguin. Let me go get a shiny rock.
Take him that rock.
And take her this rock, and then we'll go from there. But that's. I don't believe that. I believe there was a time when women were the peacocks, but also in that time, women were the possession.
Yes.
It's like a show dog.
We're still possessions. It's just different.
I don't know how.
We're still possessions.
I don't know. I don't know how.
The state of marriage is a possession.
Well, then
you're branding me with your name.
Well, then it's always different situations because the state of childbearing is possession in the other way. I have no decision on what happens with your body. I can't tell you what to do with this child, and you can drag me into this for the rest of my life.
Yes and
so
no.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say yes and no because you, maybe not you as the individual that got me pregnant, but you as a man absolutely have decisions based upon my body because that's why we had Roe v. Wade overturned or whatnot. As lawmakers, as a man, you definitely have decisions over my body.
I would say this, and I hate to say it as I saw him say it. I prescribe to those laws. I did not write them.
Right.
I have no power because of those laws. I have those laws dictate my life. I'm part of the same system
that I'm into.
That you are into.
With those same laws.
So I have no rights. So in that situation, I'm being drugged down. You're making decisions for my future. I cannot do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, yes, when we both decided to have consensual, unprotected sex, that's the last place I had any rights. In the same sense, when we both decided to get consensually married, I knew what I was stepping into.
You want to know something crazy though?
Mm-hmm.
As a rapist, you would have more rights.
Yeah.
So there are
as a rapist.
Yeah, there are actually
stop a woman from having an abortion.
Yep. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Because the rape is recognized as a legal transaction.
On that note, it's time for a damn oil change. I don't even know. Y'all, if you're not watching All Hustle No Fear, you're not having good conversation. I'm sorry. We started with poop and ended on loss.
Hour and a half later.
Like, it is great conversation. We done talked about Condoleezza Rice's booty.
Look a full shot.
I am because Big Red just said, first of all, he said Barack ain't worried about Michelle because Barack out here looking for dudes. And y'all get on my nerve. You don't know what that man like, man.
And even if he did,
that's his business. That's his. You ain't in his bed. You know what I'm saying? But then he said Condoleezza was stacked, fam. Say it again, Brown.
Stacked.
I'm gonna go look her up.
Stop.
I bet you if I put in on Google Condoleezza Rice from the back, it'll show me.
Yeah, she was stacked. She was thick.
Y'all, we gonna go ahead and get that shot. We're laughing. Y'all, we gonna go ahead and get out of here. But at 11 o'clock, we'll be right back with Stoner Brown, Pushing Lenny to God, and .net. You know if they all come in here?
Not sure, but
okay. It's conversation anyway. We got Bowtie Brown in the building talking about whatever he's gonna be talking about. Ooh, did you see Jay Morant
on
Wim? Oh my God.
That might be the dunk of the year.
Jesus.
That might be.
And
the
then
dunk
Wimby
of the
just
year.
standing there looking like, what happened? What happened?
Well, for him, the whistle blows, so it's kind of it's a dead play. So for him, it's like, all right, they blew the whistle. Are you still gonna dunk on me? Right. It's like they blew the whistle, dog. This don't even count.
But it does.
But boy, it's on every damn news station.
Y'all, this is All Hustle, No Fear. This is Stoner Brown. I'm Sunshine Reigns, and we out. Bye.
DJ Telly Talk. DJ Telly Talk. Get up. 5, yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Throw that ass in the circle. Throw that ass in the circle. Go best friend, 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 fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up.